Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. This is Jakey215, dropping some knowledge. Today, guys, I wanted to jump right in and talk about emotions. The reason why I wanted to talk about emotions is something that it took me some time in my life to kind of grasp and understand, and truly understand the way I react to them, truly identify things that I do, and help me evolve as a better person, as a better human being, based on the way I react to my emotions. The reason why I wanted to share this today, most of the time when I'm thinking of content, I'm inspired by many things. I'm inspired by audiobooks. I'm inspired by movies. I'm inspired by my life experiences. I'm inspired by what other people are doing. I'm inspired by what I see when I walk outside. And one thing I will say is emotions, we all have them. We all have them. We're all human. It's embedded into our DNA. When we fear, when we're disgusted by something, when we're sad about something, when we're happy, when we're angry, guys, that's something that's a part of us. We can't hide it. We can't put them away in a box and in the back of our mental thinking that it's never going to show up again. We have to attack them head on, identify them, understand them, and build better reactions. And, I'll give you some life experiences of mine that when I started to reflect after I saw this movie. It's called A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. It's about Mr. Rogers. Tom Hanks plays Mr. Rogers. And I'm watching this movie and I'm seeing how he's spending time with this one individual that is a very angry and aggressive and hateful, and just the guy looks like he's draining. The guy looks like his soul is just diminishing. And Mr. Rogers kind of walks him through the conversation, his reaction. Even when he's being an asshole or sarcastic, he's getting into this guy's soul. He's getting into him and saying, you know what? No matter what you say, you're not going to make me change who I am. You're not going to make me get out of character. I'm in control. So controlling your emotions is something that it's an art you have to develop. You can't bottle up the emotions thinking they're not going to burst out at the wrong time. They do. One time I was in Philadelphia. I was in a club. I think it was called Sky Nightclub. And I walk out of the club. I see my cousin Eric giving somebody 50 uppercuts. My other cousin fighting my other homie up the block. And immediately, my decision, I'm immediately angry. These motherfuckers are attacking my family. I'm shit, fear's thrown out the window. I just want to fight. I start put my hands up and just start rumbling. I start fighting the first person I see, and we start going at it. I leave that fight, jump in my car, turn the corner, jump in my car, and rumble again. Literally, my car was barely in park as I hopped out and I started fighting. I was not thinking. I wasn't thinking at all. You got to understand, when you make those type of decisions to say, you know what, I'm ready to fight, I'm ready to go, you're not only putting yourself in danger, you're putting others in danger. You can hit somebody, they can fall, crack their head, they're dead now, and now you're fighting a case. That's how quick your life can change. And that's one thing that we think we have all this time in the world, and time isn't promised to anyone. The only thing that's promised is we will die. That's the one thing that we know we got, we will die. But there's a lot you can do with the time on your hands. Don't be quick to make a decision. We're built in a society right now that you have to respond quickly. You get an email, you got to reply back within seconds. You get a text message, reply back within seconds. That's the society we're in now. That's not the way you have to live your life. The society doesn't determine the person or human being you have to become. So control your emotions. I've thought of 3 ways to do this, right? One way is identify you have emotions. Some people are like, I'm not scared of shit. Nah, man, I don't get angry at nothing. Nothing bothers me. I'm always happy. Man, you don't deny your emotions. They're there. Don't deny them. Identify them. What they are. Number 2 is identify your reactions to these emotions. When you're happy, do you do a backflip or do you try to hide it so nobody can see you're happy? When you're angry, do you put your hands up and your face gets red and you want to fight? Or when you're angry, do you stop and think about it and say, hey, does this situation require my attention? Does it require me to react this way? And then 3, educate yourself. I don't mean educate yourself by reading a book about someone else's emotions or anything like that, because you're only going to relate to those things, but you're going to go through these things and you're going to go through this path and this journey on your own. So when I say educate yourself is, when you're angry, write down what do you do when you're angry. When you're sad, write down what do you do when you're sad. Help educate yourself, because I'm telling you, I know the science says that we only use, I believe it's about 10% of our brain. I don't know if that's changed or not, but I believe that's the way it was a long time ago when I first saw that statistic. I don't know how real it is. I'll probably have to go back and research it again. But I believe that's what it says. We only use about 10% of our brains. If we were given this beautiful structure of a human body with a brain that we're only accessing 10%, then that tells us something. As humans, we're not in control. You only access 10% of it. There's so much more going on in there. You're not in control. You have to gain that control. You have to take control. It starts with you. It starts with the choices and the decisions you make. Do you want a positive outcome out of your situation or a negative one? We all know the negative is always the easier way to go. It's easier to say, fuck you. You cut me off on the lane. Fuck you. You jumped in line. Or however, I mean, hey, by the way, we were waiting in line this whole time. I mean, damn, like, can you respect that? And then you move on. Oh, man, he cut me off, but who knows what could happen a couple blocks up. You never know. But I'm telling you, be in control. Take control. Own your emotions. Believe in yourself to do that. It's tough because you're about to put yourself through some real truth. It is tough. Truth is not easy. That one-liner, you can't handle the truth. Yo, that is so real. The truth hurts. Sometimes the truth can be enlightened. I mean, you can be enlightened because of the truth. But most of the time, the truth hurts. It's something you don't want to hear. But if you surround yourself around people that tell you the truth, if you're honest with yourself when you look in the mirror and you're trying to identify your emotions, that truth is going to come out, and that truth is really going to help you. So be in control. I appreciate you guys for tuning in as always. Thank you guys. Thank you. I don't know if you guys know already or you haven't seen any of my social media posts, but this channel is now monetized. I am excited beyond measure, and it's all thanks to the community. You guys, the JQ215ers who subscribe, who watch my videos, who share my videos. I'm telling you, I appreciate it. Really, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Always remember to be kind too. I mean that. Always remember to be kind. And don't forget, you're a special being on this planet. You're here for a reason. Your choices are going to put you down that journey and take you down that path. Your choices. It's not anybody else. Nobody else has the power but you. Control. And start with your emotions. Whether you're a kid in elementary school, someone trying to get through high school, someone trying to get through corporate America, someone trying to start their own vlog or start their own business, your emotions are going to be part of all of that. Be in control. Appreciate who you are. Identify your opportunities, and make sure you celebrate your successes. We all deserve to celebrate once in a while. Thank you guys for tuning in as always. This is JQ215. Y'all take care. I'm out.